Ladies and gentlemen, Golden Ticket present 3 5-minute rounds of professional bantamweight contest. Sponsored by Animosity Fight Gear. And in the red corner with a record of 9 wins and 8 defeats. Weighing in at 61 kilograms and representing UTC in Birmingham, and Phillips. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, making his 4th appearance inside the cage. Weighing in at 61 kilograms and representing Olympians MMA in Bristol. Please welcome Fabrizio Calio. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Harvey Harrer.
Our 10th fight of the night here at Golden Ticket Fight Promotions, and the first professional fight. And we've got Phillips fighting out of Birmingham's UTC, taking on Fabrizio Calio from Olympians MMA. 2 very reputable gyms. Calio looking for that low-key curly. Phillips has got a lot of length on Calio. He's quite tall for this weight class.
Phillips calls himself the submission magician.
Hey, he's had some good experiences, Phillips. He's, on big international promotions and whatnot. I'm sure there's not much he hasn't seen. He's fought some very tough guys.
He has pressuring
Calio on the fence there. Calio just digging in the little punches to the ribs, maybe just to try and distract him. And good pressure from Phillips there. Calio looking for a guillotine potentially. And there he's turned his back off the fence. This is a much better place to finish that guillotine, with your opponent's back pushed against the fence. He can't move away from the pressure.
No, it's looking like he has got the arm in there.
A knee and foot stomp exchange there. Calio hasn't got the arm under the chin, but he can make the amendments if he shoots the arm through a little bit more, keeps that pressure on Phillips' head. Like I say, his arm position's not ideal. Shoots for a double. Phillips underhook well, stop that takedown, but we're wrestling back on the cage. Nice little elbow over the top from Calio.
Excellent work there from Phillips to turn it round.
And a shoulder shrug there to the face of Calio from Phillips.
We've seen everything tonight, Joe.
We've seen all sorts, gogoplatas, shoulder shrugs, just about anything you can possibly ask for. Calio looks fairly relaxed even though his back's on the fence. Maybe a little bit more urgency needed. Try and turn that position around. Phillips not really threatening with a takedown that much, to be fair. Looking for the foot stomps. I mean, they can be more of an annoyance than anything.
I'd be expecting Phillips to be working more for the takedown at this point.
Yeah, he's happy to keep that clinch really high. He's never really shot for the legs, but he's gone for the sacrifice throw there, and he gets on top. Eventually got to where he wanted to be. Nice tight overhook for Calio though inside the guard. That's pivotal in not taking much damage from that position. Not much work yet from Phillips from the top. I like to see him open up, get good posture and start throwing his shots. He's in the place to do it.
Calio is being quite active from the bottom.
Looking for an armbar. He's got his legs nice and high, pushing off the fence.
Good control from Phillips.
And he's mounted him there. Work using the cage well, and now he's got the mount. Let's see if he can clear and open up. And he has good posture. He looked for an armbar but got thrown by Phillips. He should have just kept that position and looked for the ground and pound instead. Again, Calio working the legs nice and high. Phillips' posture's all over the place. His head's down, his back's up. He needs to clear the attachments off his head to get better posture from there and go hips in.
Calio the more active fighter, even though he's on the bottom.
Yeah, he's working and he's going to get a sweep again there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And the base of Phillips has not been great to get swept from that position, but credit to Calio for hitting it. And now Calio can land some good shots. Little elbow comes through. Good pressure from Calio. Phillips not really doing much from the bottom. You'd think he might try and set something up, but he's just laying there, not much in the way of hip movement.
Calio's corner calling for the elbows.
Yeah, great position to do it if you are going to do it. We're in the pro bouts now, remember? And little short elbows there. You don't need much distance to get some power on an elbow. Hammer fist there. Phillips looking for a sweep, possibly. And an up kick. Calio has to be careful. You don't want to take one of them on the chin.
20 seconds, stay on top. Control on top.
Phillips with around 10 seconds left in the round. He's got his feet on the hips. I'd like to see him more activated. 10 seconds, he just needs to go for something. There's no use him sitting on his back there. He goes for the triangle. He's not going to have enough time to finish it though. And we get to the end of the first. Closest thing we came to a successful attack there from Phillips from his back. Right at the end, just didn't leave himself enough time. Should have worked for that earlier.
Good work from both fighters.
Round 2 coming up. And this the first pro fight under the Golden Ticket Fight Promotions banner. It's been well matched so far. Looking a bit more aggressive to start the second round is Phillips. And then Fabrizio pops back here, bouncing around. Nice jab there from Phillips. Steps in, he wants to take down this time.
Some more of them foot stomps.
Calio trying to elbow and punch to the body and get that arm around to punch him in the face. He should really be more worried about defending the takedown, but as we saw, Phillips didn't really manage to get much success from this position in the first round. He eventually got a takedown from a sacrifice throw, but he's in a great position there to get to the legs on a single leg or a high crotch if he wants it.
Calio not really committing to the underhook.
A bit of a stalemate on the fence there. Neither guy getting much of an upper hand. And the referee's going to separate them. Seen enough.
Yep, good decision. Both goals just need to get straight back into it.
Calio throws from miles out. Nice 1-2 there from Phillips. Steps in, using his range well. And again, some good shots, and he's chasing Calio down the cage. A good knee comes in. But Calio in on that double. Can he finish it? The answer is no, not just now.
Perhaps a switch to the single.
Phillips gets the underhook and turns his back off the fence. Calio's going to get that now. He's got to be careful of the guillotine. And he does well. He almost passes the guard.
Almost.
Just a knee in for Phillips. Well, if Calio's got any sense, he'll just push on that knee and work past.
Switch of the hips there.
Nice. So there's his side control. What can he do from here? Elbows are an option. Just with Phillips' head stuffed against the cage wall there.
It's going to do nothing for his ears.
And mount from Calio. Phillips just let him mount him there. And if he can clear them attachments and start letting the punches go, this is going to be a dangerous position for Ant Phillips.
As we seen in the first round, his base wasn't too solid from the mount.
Phillips needs to push off the fence and try and roll him all the way over. And there he goes, and he gets on top, omoplata. Phillips rolls out, half rolls out, into a triangle. But again defends it, and he's back in omoplata.
Bit of a crazy scramble there.
Yeah, Calio looking for the arm lock. He's going to switch to an arm bar, I think.
Needs to get his hips over.
Yeah, he needs to get that right leg over the head to put the pressure on. He's gone back to the omoplata. Phillips needs to roll from there. And he might finish it from there. Phillips is not offering much back, it has to be said.
That's not far. That's not far.
That's not far off, and hammer fist coming in from Calio. And Phillips can't really defend himself because the arms are locked up. It's not a great position for him.
Phillips
Calio
must
hammer fist in, and now the ref is going to step in there if Phillips doesn't move. And the arm is trapped, he's in a bad position from there. He's going to work back up, he's got to be careful of the omoplata as well. A very tricky position. Calio can't quite get the strength on the strikes to finish it, but Phillips can't free himself either.
Credit to his flexibility, because he's taking some big shots there.
Yeah, the punch is getting through now. The referee's taking a good look at it, and he might stop this now. As Phillips is contorted in all sorts of positions.
He looks
but that's better, triangle. He's managed to get out of it.
Turn of events.
Straight into a triangle. If he pulls the triangle off from this position, that'll be a great turnaround for Ant Phillips. And the referee was so close to stopping that fight. If Phillips can grasp victory from the jaws of defeat, it'll be very impressive. The triangle looks tight.
That's very tight, that is, Joe.
He needs to get the elbow all the way across. And he's pulling on the head. It might be there. And he's trying to hug the leg to put some extra pressure on it. And Calio is just gritting his teeth through this one. He's not really trying to escape it in any meaningful way.
Someone's gum shield's out.
And Phil's got to be careful of burning out his legs if he's not going to get a submission.
10 seconds left.
With 10 seconds left, I don't think he's going to finish it now if he hasn't done it already. But what a turn of events. Phillips really looks like he's worn out there.
On paper, Jay, the record, it did look like a bit of a mismatch, but, credit to Paul Reed and Wes Mertz for putting Calio forward.
Yeah, I mean, they're experienced guys. They know what a good fighter is when they see one. Very experienced around the UK and Europe, Reed and Mertz. And they come out, and Ant Phillips looks very tired. Calio's going to be aggressive. He wants to try and finish this round early. As I say that, a bit of possum there from Phillips. Looks for the kick. Someone's bleeding.
Both fighters looking very tired.
Yeah, the intensity's definitely gone down, but that was a tough second round there.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of exchanges of position. A lot of, Calio was in a tight triangle for a while. Phillips was getting a beating from the omoplata position for a while. It takes a lot out of you. And the referee's having none of that wall and stall. He wants action. Neither man really committing to the shots now. You can tell the fight's taken a toll on these guys.
Phillips did have a difficult weight cut. I think he missed weight initially by 2 pounds.
Yeah, obviously that can always have a big impact on the gas tank come fight night if you deplete yourself too much cutting weight. Phillips offering him into his guard. Calio content to just kick the leg from the outside, and the referee might stand them up. Phillips wants him in the guard, but scooting across the cage, Aoki style. And he's back up to his feet. And both men really tired now. Oh, nice jab there from Phillips though.
Big stiff jab.
A low kick from Calio in return.
This blood just seems to be developing on Calio's face. I can't really tell where they're from.
And it's Phillips now, he's controlling the centre of the cage, but he's not doing much. He landed a good jab. He's got a good jab on him when he throws it, but maybe he's tired and he's trying to maintain the energy.
Calio threw that hook from Bristol, I think.
Couple of low kicks there from Calio. He's on the double now. A takedown here could make a big difference to this fight. As you know, things have been fairly close so far. Whoever wants it most can win this round and potentially the fight. It's hard for Phillips to really, if he's got no energy, it's really sapping if you're trying to work up and get up the fence and scramble all the time. If Calio can ride this out, and again the referee rightly is not having any of that. He wants action, so he steps them back up to the feet.
I think it's hard to describe unless you've been in there what that feels like, that kind of tired.
Yeah, that's thing. You might be able to do, 10 fires in the gym, but there's a whole different intensity when you're in a fight, and fight day nerves and everything. They all take the toll on your gas tank. And both these guys just flicking stuff out from distance now. That's good from Phillips when he uses the jab. Calio catches it and gets the trip. Nice. He's got the arm trapped as well. Looking for a guillotine. And he's sitting through the guillotine. He might catch that. That looks tight.
That is tight.
Can Phillips defend? He's got the arm over the head, which is what he needs to do, but he needs to tripod up to take the pressure off. Calio needs to get his hip out and get his arm on that right hand side, the elbow to the floor, and that looks tight. He needs to hip in. Can he finish that from there? Has he got the gas in his arms left? And it's straight in front of us, Stephen. That choke's deep.
That is deep.
He needs to go hip in and really put that pressure on. Phillips looks reasonably comfortable. He's fighting the arms. And there, that's tighter. I mean, if he didn't have the arm in there, he's got almost no chance of getting out, but he's got himself a little bit of breathing room.
It's good persistence from Calio, but Phillips seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah, but now, are his arms burn out? He's not got the choke. And Phillips is on top.
Short chopping elbows from Phillips.
Phillips has got a lot of ground to make up, I think, in this round. He's got to work hard here. I like to see him break them grips and work for some ground and pound.
20 seconds, Fabrizio.
Fabrizio looking to maybe try and catch an arm or a triangle. He's working his legs up. He's not just lying there. Working the knees to the butt cheek, I think, there.
Yeah,
and
good job from Phillips keeping it against the cage.
And Calio's going to, Phillips, is going to finish the round on top. A couple of elbows. And is it going to be enough, Steve?
And after 3 rounds of action, we've had a go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Fabrizio Calio! And let's hear it for your runner-up, Phillips. Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined here at tonight's winner, Fabrizio Calio. Excellent performance tonight, very, very hard fight. Lots of submissions, lots of escapes. How do you feel about getting a win on the 4th time of asking?
I'm fine, I feel very well. We're training a lot for this fight.
So tell us a bit more about your training. Obviously you're at Olympians with Paul Reed, a veteran of the UK scene. What's it like to train with those people at that facility?
Good training.
Was that sorry?
The guys over there is a legend. It's good, great training.
So is anyone in here tonight you'd like to give a special shout out to?
Yeah, I want to say special thanks to all the guys from the Olympians here, and my girlfriend is in Italy. She watch me.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Fabrizio Calio!